Hello. Wait. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the old city, Leviathan. I think my controller will work with this, but now it's not. We'll see how it goes. How's it going? How's everybody doing? Singa looks a little different. Yeah, different city, maybe with some water troubles. Also not Silksong, notably. Yes, this is Avalon the Anti-Bugglin. Unfortunately, that's me. Wait, where's chat? Wait. Where'd you guys go? Hold on. I don't know what's up with me today. I'm very scattered. I'm not... brain's not working I think I keep forgetting as part of this that I slept really poorly. Last night I slept really poorly, and I keep forgetting that perhaps that is why I'm not doing so good, so coherent on things. Anyway, there you go. What do you mean, how's I able to read you if you were on stream? What do you mean? Hello. The reason took everyone with you? Aw, that's so not great. What movie? We've wrangled everybody back from the movies now, though, so it's okay. This menu music is so pretty, isn't it? This is a game where I'm told we're going to be a sewer dweller or something, and it's supposed to be an experimental exploration game where you have to like look around and sort of piece the story together on your own, and as you can tell, I am very well equipped for that today. But yeah, I'm a tiny bit scatterbrained today. I don't know what happened to my morning. I was getting ready for stream, and I was like, what happened? Where did the whole morning go? I got up on time, and I feel like not enough time passed, not enough things were done. Where did the morning go? And I don't know the answer to that. But it's fine. But it's fine. How are you guys? Ace Ventura Pet Detective with Jim Carrey. Oh, okay. I've never seen that. This game launched. This game is in Unreal 3. And it launched at like 720p. Give you a sense of things. I think it's from 2014? If I remember correctly. I'm very sore today from my push-ups yesterday. I did my squats today. And I will surely be sore from those tomorrow. That would be... Alright, I'm gonna hope the controller works. It's an old man of a game, that's right. Loading me. What? Me? You? A broken mind. Not everything you see or hear is trustworthy. Great! That's a good sign. Some writing today but got lazy. Hey, that's... Some writing is better than none. Oh, it's kind of loud for me. Oh, shit. Great. It's loud. Very good. It's the windy old city. I did a tiny bit of writing but got lazy today too. I wrote for like 15 minutes. According to my... me! According to my hourglass. And I could have done more. But then I didn't.
Hello again.
Hello.
I guess it's time for us to chat, as is our routine.
Yes,
Not
of course.
to imply that this is unwanted. In fact, I think I'm growing rather fond of you. You and I have shared a grand nothingness, and I feel as though your belly is a suitable embassy amidst the unknown above.
What? Huh? You say so, man. I'm gonna make you a little bit louder. Okay. Debating how hungry am I if I want to brave the outside world in search of food. Ooh. Well, what would the food be? What is the hunger? What calls to you? That's a lot of notes. I didn't think there'd be notes. Whoa. I mean, that's where I am. I can jump. Wow, this doesn't seem like the kind of game where I'd be able to do a little happity. That was satisfying to be able to jump. There's something about a game where it throws you into first person like this and it doesn't let you jump at all. It's like disturbing. Even if it's not functional necessarily, it's so strange to not be able to do it. 31st of January. I often wonder how many times I've woken up to greet you. Hundreds, if not thousands of days have gone by, surely. I can't believe you had not shown him to me, Solomon, my dear Solomon. Yes, I met him near the south side of this facility. We had a wonderful chat, and I don't want you to feel jealous. The friendship between us would never develop to eclipse my friendship with you. As he distanced himself from me after mentioning a woman named Belle, the poor fellow wasn't able to rid his mind of her. Some long-lost friend from an older time, I think. I'm glad I'll never lose you, Leviathan. Our relationship is a special. Okay. Stepped out for a quick second here. You did some exercising and writing. That's true. I did. I should have done more writing, but I didn't. A bunch of different games. Yeah, I feel like I only run into it in like this kind of like first-person walking simulator-y game where they would like leave that out. I feel like most other games that I've run into, they do put it in there. You know, I gotta say, I don't usually just take my journal pages and tear them out and post them on the wall. Do you guys do that? I sure don't. It was the 2nd of February. He said something about moving north towards happiness and contentment. I get the sense that this was simple sarcasm, but that often gives way to an actual desire. I do hope he finds what he's looking for. After all, he's making an effort to explore. That's more than I can say for the other minotaurs down here. The one whose residence is near the dumping point for the clean water was bad enough, but the new one, this Moses character, does nothing but whine about his precious dwellers and their unwillingness to move. Where's your movement, Moses? To be fair, he did leave the other day. He said he was meeting with the order camp somewhere north. 5th of February. He's back! Not Solomon, no, the other one. Moses, just down the way. It's so hard to keep track of all the minotaurs these days. Ah, but I'm sure you know them all. You're a perceptive one, aren't you? Anyway, he's back and I feel compelled to go and meet him again. I'm quite the social butterfly, I'll have you know. Granted, whenever I attempt dialogue, I usually get the same tired story about how insane I am or some other nonsense. Moses doesn't like me. He had the nerve to say that you don't exist. He said that I am some idiot bumbling around spewing my mind to you. Well, Moses, I'm no fan of your work either. Dang, we dunking on Moses. Dang. Hold on, I have to drink tea in between these notes that I didn't know I'd be reading today. I think you do that if you're a serial killer or conspiracy theorist like in the movies. Yeah. I have had times where I've tried various methods of I don't know, like brainstorming or idea organization that look similar to this, I will say. But not just like my regular journal. 7th of February, the fool. He's made the switch. At least that's what they say. I made the switch once and my mind has never fully recovered. I embraced void, but I resurfaced quickly enough to survive. Why have you done this, Moses? Why have you dived into uselessness? After I switched to the unclean water, I began to see the world for what it could be, the vasts of nothingness. I can only rely on you to unveil reality again, Leviathan. You must show me what they have done and what this place is, lest I implode in my own abyss. Made the switch to... So... Is he saying he... So we drink the unclean water? Or we did drink the unclean water and now we don't? There's like random journaling, especially on what looks like plain concrete walls. Yeah, a nice plain brick sewer wall. Oh, the 15th of April, we lost a little bit of time. He's gone. No longer will he exist as a parasite in your belly. Ew. He's made his escape, his journey to where? Tarshish? And I cannot help but feel as though he is brave in doing so. On the other hand, here I sit alone with nothing to show for myself. What? I have become static. I sit here consuming the supplies from the old city, never even considering what the sources might hold. Shall I continue to rot? Perhaps I should drink of the unclean water again. Okay, so we stop. Okay. After all, if I am useless, there is no reason not to dissolve. No, I will continue. I will cling to sanity like a man lost in his hope, and I will cling to your innards like the parasitic worm I am. What? Oh, wait, we're the parasite? No, you're addressing the city. We're that's okay, he's talking to the city and saying that I want to believe. I understand. Okay. All of these are addressed to the city. I get it. He says good self-worth. Yeah, hello. Purple Prosalin. That's me. That's me any day I do writing, actually. But we get it on stream now too. Yeah, instead of vision boards? I guess so. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess they were drinking the sewer water, but it seems like there's something really funky in the sewer water. Aside from it being sewer water. Anyway, the 30th of November. It has been long enough. I have wasted away being useless for enough time to see that there must be a change. Tomorrow, Leviathan. Tomorrow I will make my journey. I will reach the surface and I will find the old city. I will find the sources. Jonah. Oh, I see. So wait, there was... Okay, Solomon is that other... Okay. Keeping up with everybody. I don't know, I think the sewer water's hurting people. I gotta turn up the sensitivity a little bit if I hope mouse sensitivity also does the controller sensitivity. I don't think it did. That's fine. That's fine. Resident. Sure. Oh, look at the lovely dust in the light. Guys, Unreal 3 ruled. I said this a little while ago too, but like, I don't know, man. I think we had it. I think we figured it all out, and then we just kept going for some reason. Unauthorized personnel, keep out. A nickel every time I've seen a character named Jonah be a sewer dweller, I'd have 2 nickels? Wait, really? I don't think it's much of a coincidence, though. Hello! Exploring creepy places. Yeah, I don't know how creepy it's gonna be, but so far it's a little spooky. There's, scary sewer water supposedly. I haven't run into any. But we decided to... Our man Jonah here, supposedly, has decided to go out and explore.
Do you want me
What?
here?
What did I say before?
I know the question must seem odd, if not insulting, but I really must ask. You seem distant as of late.
You mean the city? Oh, buddy. This game in your backlog? Yeah, I think this game has been in my backlog for a really long time. Hello, this old Bam? Yeah. We kept going. It's very thematically similar with Lovecraft's very apt for this game, yeah. But it must seem like natural sewer dwellers. Like Melvin's Watch VTubers, yeah. There are games with 3 and 5 nowadays. Before games are kind of few in between. Wait, do you mean you see people making games in Unreal 3, like, today? Are people making games in Unreal 3 still? Unreal 4 was big for a long time. Oh, wait. Oh. I don't know, there was a lot of Unreal 4 games. They had their time. I feel like I rarely see Unreal 3 games until recently. An old walking sim like 4 was a common thing. Yeah, this game is older than most of them. I'm curious about it. Got spooky noises. I read the description for this game on Steam before stream, and I was like, you know, this sounds like something I would attempt to do. I don't think Unreal 5 is specifically designed to do anything other than malfunction. So. Watch your step. Main sewer exit. Oh yeah, that's just a pit, huh? Why would you build it like this? I hope I'll climb. Oh, okay. I watched my step. Oh, glow sticks. Whoops. Wait. Malfunction and look pretty in screenshots. In screenshots put out by Epic, yeah. Yeah.
And please do not take offense. Your innards sometimes frighten me. Even in the complete safety of a belly and to myself, there are places like this that I do not want to know.
Decorate aqua before it means follow the water and land. Oh. Alrighty. Thank you for looking it up. Eyeball says go up. I don't think I can eat the glow sticks. I don't even know if I have an interact button. Advantes? AD?
The dwellers would cluster together like rats if they really understood the true value of isolation. All of their pathetic little wars and ridiculous assumptions of superiority would be washed away if they all had their own private labyrinths to roam around in. Granted, they could never understand the importance of the individual, the megalomania of justice in the guild, order, and, yes, even the unknowing. It's far too strong. There really is no point in even attempting dialogue.
Right. Okay. I'm in somebody's house. Somebody here? Is this a puzzle? Oh! Solomon's note unlocked. What the heck? There was an option to view those from the menu? Should I do that? Oh, Solomon's notes. Huh? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna scroll through this slowly. If anybody wants to read these, you can pause the stream or the VOD or whatever. I can't read all this on stream. My name is irrelevant. I am alone. Oh my god, they hid a whole book in their game. He said all the notes in this game come together to make a 30,000 word novella. Well, if I'd known that, we wouldn't have played it today. If I'd known that, it would have stayed in the backlog. Are you kidding me? What? Well, that's not inherently a problem, but that is a problem for me. Oh dear. Okay, well, they call it an experimental exploration game. I don't know how much of an experiment just putting a book in your video game is. I saw Romeo and Juliet mentioned. Good afternoon. Alright. There's that. It's so experimental. What if this game was a book? I thought we already had that. Oh, okay. My interact button is the same as my jump button, so I guess if I jump, then it means I didn't interact, and that's all I should worry about.
Would you be angry with me if I removed his work? I'm not exactly a fan. Before I assumed this portion of your stomach,
there's more.
he existed as a parasite, eating away at your flesh before making his escape.
Oh, in the notes you didn't dislike him that much.
Accept the sustenance you haul in from the outside. Some say he went insane after attempting to live off of the unclean water. Poor fool.
We're still talking about. Wait, is this? This isn't about Solomon. Right? Is this about Moses? What? That was the other guy, right? He played. No, when you say it like that, makes me think you didn't like it so much. Voice giving out the mere sigh. Yeah. Huh. This game is not only not Tetris coded, this game hates Tetris. I'm gonna skim these. Journal of their discoveries. Not the heck hole. Talking game to themselves. The walls will not hear my thoughts. Voice recovery next week. I just bought some games this morning. I went looking and I bought a few games this morning that will hopefully be good good hand and voice games. Hopefully. For real. Like Borderlands 4 and his computer had a stroke. Ah, that sounds about right. But also why? With the order camp. Living in our collective filth. Okay. Get to the surface. The Council of Modernity? Okay, we're a Minotaur. Or he's a Minotaur. The Order doesn't care that he's a Minotaur. The Council's no better than the what? Pre-mods? Right. That's a lot of text. Oh, you think this is a lot of text? Ha! One of Mother replaces the text with the B-movies. Hate to say this, it feels like something made by an over-enthusiastic student. I suddenly have that feeling. Wait, February wait. Oh, okay. The dates aren't correlated to the entry numbers. Use a different tactic. Instead of pulling rank, I tried to use reason. Oh my god. Imagine that. Supplies are from the old city. I'm all for games that are trying to do something different, but I don't know, we just started. Some good imagery. While also being gratingly up its own butt. And I'm generally good with artsy stuff. Okay. Yeah, this, I don't know. I'm curious to see what else we're gonna run into along here. It's just the Steam page goes so much into like, it's just you and the environment, and you will have to determine what is going on here based on what you find in the environment in this world. And then you start playing and they go, here's gigantic walls of text. And it's like, well, that's not, you lied to me. You lied to me. The environment's very chatty, apparently. This, you, the environment, the very believable novels people hang up in that environment. Or lock in eldritch boxes, apparently. I guess. I don't. Oh. Oh, I don't. Ay. Ay. That gave me a shiver. There's a distinct lack of Igor. No smoking. Make the leap? That's a weird thing for your box to say. Unskippable YouTube ad that was just the B movie? That's messed up. Yeah, you know, if I don't do the reading, then it really is just all cool mysteries about the world. I think I should go back the other way. Hold on. I know where I'm headed. We also had a story and we might not know how to tell it, so here's text. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can kind of sprint. Okay. Hold on. Let me go back. Near. Quizzed you on the text. Doesn't let you progress until you finish it. I don't think that'll happen at the very least. Just roleplay an illiterate sewer dweller. Yeah, I drank too much of the sewer water. How long have you said 2 hours? How much do you think do you think is reading? I don't know. That's, you know, I bet. I wonder if it's like 2 hours if you don't do the reading. What's over here? This is so odd. Pigs waste what is not swill. What? The speedrun must go hard. Oh my god, the speedrun must go so hard. I can't even think of like what would be at this point. I can't even think of what would be like the finishing condition. Also, me walking through Roman ruins. Man, this is so mysterious and evocative. Me being told to go to the library. Man, this sucks. There was a time I was thinking about making a game that was, I don't know, mostly based on exploration. And I can't say that at any point I considered putting notes in it. There were gonna be like NPCs that you talk to.
Child, before the lots were cast,
But
my parents moved around a great deal. State of motion was not constant, of course, but it was frequent. Honestly, I loved the newness of it. I loved feeling like a sculpture, clay added over and over, but with an artist always ready to carve from my form that which I did not require. continually reshaping my psychology.
Uh-huh.
Bags in front of me during
I didn't do that. That was him.
unfortunately early hours before departure. They seem to decrease in number with each successive voyage.
Not the tongue clicking your dialogue, man. Even as in Outer Wilds were basically concise. Yeah, that game uses notes wonderfully. That game is just wonderful in I think like every possible way. They just did everything right. I don't know. Is this guy the city? Maybe. Maybe that's what it'll be in the end. Rat! Buddy, no. What an odd rat. Why is it backward? What a cute room. Is it mine? Oh my god, look at the whale. The fact that you can't, like, open these. My father showed me in the heavens ziz flies? His wings like the clouds, he darkens the sky. Still behemoth is roaming his desert unknown. The dunes reaching forward where no seed is sown. Under the beast, near the depths of abyss, Leviathans creeping shales. Prince of Dis. Abba guided me onward by the strength of his hand. I let slip between my fingers my grasp of the sand. He wondered curious, do you know where you are? Indeed, I did not. All I could see was the blue. I told him plainly, does it matter? I'm right here with you. Is this from something? This is one of those classical demons or monsters. Oh, never heard of that one. Good evening and howdy, howie rat. So far I found one dead rat. It's kinda sad. What do you think about, games about learning cultures through environments have been around since Mist and Riven. That's true. But those are puzzle games, right? We can't. Come on now. How do those ones teach you these things? I've never played a Mist or a Riven. Okay. This is a little different from the elevator I was at. It's extremely cool for that sort of thing. Okay. Didn't that company or
be here.
that company or that original designer or somebody start using garbage AI text in their recent games or something? I remember that happening, but I don't know what the details were. The Witness has almost 0 reading and it's still insufferable. Well, yeah, but that's The Witness. It's trying to be insufferable, basically. Where am I? Did I, should I have taken that elevator? I mean, Outer Wilds was a puzzle game too, but in like the, I don't know, the best way possible. Get to visit industrial places and schools and transport and learn all sorts of stuff. Oh, okay. That's cool. Is that a person? Oh, that's scary. I didn't think there'd be people. You scare me. He watching me? No, okay, he's not real. Oh, okay. He's not real. Have a lovely meal. Man, nobody told me Unreal 3 is so good. There's something about like this like bloomy kind of foggy effect that it has, or that it's capable of, that's very nice. Bioshock Infinite used that too. Happy and content. Onward was Unreal 3. Man, Unreal 3 had it going. Oh.
I cannot swim this deep. Let me out.
What?
Please.
Did miss with your mom as a child. Being sort of a bit biased. That would do it, but I mean that sounds like a fond memory. He still asks us on old Unreal Engines like 3 and 4 to make games. Yes? Yes, I think so. Oh, I'm just at the The certitude of the ancients comes with a new coat. Annihilating those deemed anachronistic. Indeed, Dover runs red. Mm-hmm. Rat, did you write that? So insightful. Or just start making a game in Unreal 3? No, but if I was still wanting to make games, I would be doing it in Unreal 3. Very nerdy vandals, yeah. Unreal 3 is great stuff. I'm learning. I'm in the know now. There's some engine I learned about a while ago that I had no idea existed, and I was upset nobody had told me about it. Or that I had managed to never see it somehow. I don't remember what it was called now. And of course it holds no relevance to me. Hello, Olin B City Lark Godot? Oh no, I'm very well aware of Godot. Just waiting for it? No. Shork Engine? Yeah, it was Shork Engine. No, I don't remember the name now, but it seemed nice. Occasionally I still get the itch of like, oh man, what if I did? What if I did try again?
Shall I ascend to your lungs and feel your breath? I think that would be lovely.
This guy. Do you know about The Looker? Yeah, I streamed The Looker. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience. I hate The Witness. Them. I was gonna say something else. It was funny when big companies sink millions of dollars into making a new engine for one game and then never use it again. Yeah, that is wild. Them was the rats! Somebody killed the rats again!
Simple little animals, aren't they? Filthy, no doubt, but can you really blame them? I suppose that if I were to hate them for their nature, I would be just as filthy. It's an odd position. To hate a rat for being a rat is to make oneself a rat all the same.
Yeah, man. You tell them. Well, this got kind of normal looking. Oh, I did not expect a huge hallway. I do enjoy the visuals and some of the moments in the environment design. Okay. Average male bathroom, is it really that bad? I wonder what's in this one. I wonder what it says in here. Oh, nothing. Okay. Above average condition, no. Yes. Oh no, they draw eyes all over the walls and say they're watching you. Oh jeez. Cleaner than most with nicer messages. Oh no. Well, it's on the wall, it must be true. Oh no. No. I don't know, I think the eyes are worse. Your phone numbers, oh. Okay. Only the cooler ones have eyes? No poetry? Yeah, no bathroom poetry. And in this game, that's kind of a surprise. Are these... Somebody had a little Nerf war here. Guys, look, I'm piecing together the environmental storytelling just as Todd Howard dreamed. Oh, okay. Wait, shouldn't I be... Wait, shouldn't this be where the... Oh, this is the door. This is the chained up door. Huh? What are these garbage bags and wooden slats are for? I'm in, I don't know. What are we in this game other than a Greek philosopher of some kind? A dude who lives in down here, so what the? What the? I found the bathroom artist. House. Okay. I'm no environmental storytelling is gonna stick with you for. Sorry, my hair clip is. Are we still in the sewers? We went up into the lungs, he said. That was my hair clip made a noise. I thought it was whispering in the key. Ahem. Page 244, on the question of tactics. I should note that truth is best presented through the use of a vessel. That is to say, a passive tactic is not a tactic at all. We must be active. Everybody play Bloodborne, Humble Servant of the Greater Eye, 2025. Yeah, you do, it is good to have the fire alarm next to your candle. Storage? Looks like that one room in Lies of P where you fight the I'm gonna have an epic battle where this table is the most formidable opponent.
What's down there? No one ever told me. Not that I know anyone. Apparently, after the guild took this area from the Order, they felt the need to block off the tunnel leading to an access point dumping into the unclean water. Everyone knows not to drink it, so why block the path?
Well, it seems everybody drinks it anyway. Rope lights? Oh man, I should have taken some. And I wouldn't get lost. Just lay down a row of lights with me. Rat Survivor would be crazy enough to write all this screen art. Yeah. You know. Man, who gunked up all these fire alarms? What were they thinking? Did I go down here? No. Game has this much text, at least it could do off our pop-up version. Yeah, this game is old. I will give it that on the, like, not having the pop-up version of the text. But it is, they should do that, yeah. From a Steam review, imagine a hipster at a poetry slam event that's also high, trying to talk about grand ideas. That's what this feels like. Except the hipster doesn't even talk most of the time. He asks you to read his 50-page diary. Woof. Oh, guys, okay, book 2. Book 2. I'm gonna scroll through it very slowly, so if anybody wants to pause and read the book, they are getting that option. Yeah, this is 2 of 7. You know, I've never in all of my new, I say new, all of my newish pursuit of writing, I never once have gone, you know what I should do with these things I'm writing? Put them in a video game. Just verbatim. They decided to pause, they'd be finished by the end of this. Well, I mean maybe if somebody's watching the VOD and they're more curious about this game than I suddenly am, then I woke up. They can get the full experience. Why are Solomon's notes in Cthulhu puzzle boxes that just open? I'm about passing a year that lets you read classic literature in the game, except not self-aware.
I don't think I'm a particularly condescending person. I'm just frustrated. I don't understand why we have to keep doing this. This conflict. Unfortunately, telling a group of people what they're doing incorrectly communicates that you yourself are doing that thing correctly. If only that were true. If only I was above this, rather than beneath everything.
This dude. I'm a rat, by the way. I don't think they got therapy here. The kids don't read books anymore. How can I get them to buy my magnum opus? I'll hide it in a video game. Water treatment facility. Notice of capture. Prisoner named Bell. Execute on suspension of espionage. Locate conspiring operative Solomon. Likely to be in your ranks. Use extreme caution. Sending investigator. What? This is like a confidential document. Why is it posted to the wall? Push north towards subway access. Aid will come from C end. Intelligence notice of execution received. Notice of investigate. Wait, is this a reply to this? Or okay. Leave water treatment facility. Secure subway access. Tunnel blocked via explosives. Bypass. Secured Jerusalem and pushies. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm not supposed to read those. It's your responsibility to not read it. Right, sorry, of course. Came from in there, I gotta go this way. I think there was a path back elsewhere, somewhere that I haven't been down, but now I'm here, so I don't know. It was over a decade ago. That you might have, yeah. This game is older than that. Oh, is this the other side of that one door? Well, that was easy. They didn't do a very good job barricading it if they
What is this?
You tell me, man. I don't know. That's what I've been wondering. I wonder who wrote this, if they've done anything else.
What will you protecting me
from? Oh, thanks. It stopped. Right when I decided I couldn't keep going.
I must see it. I must see what they've done. I must see the extent of Nineveh's fruits. And I must see what they've done to you. Tarshish is nothing but a distant glimmer on the banks of void. There is nowhere now but you. And you must let me explore your guts like the parasitic worm I am. Let me see the decay. Let me see the stagnation.
Okay, dude. Ow.
Leviathan! Open these doors! Open them now!
So real. Kind of a grip up. Nah, Bug Snacks is better written than this. Don't insult Bug Snacks like that. Oh, hands. Oh no. Somebody needed those. Oh.
What have they done?
Oh, I didn't expect gore. Oh, this is... What do you mean? Wait, you asked for this! Yeah, the VA is doing his thing. He's doing good. He's playing the role he was given. He's doing great. Hello? Oh, okay.
I've had enough. I'm sorry.
Can I fall? Oh, I guess I'm going back.
You were right. I'm not ready. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hello, welcome in. Oh, I'm back in the kid room. That's unexpected.
It's a horrible cycle, this existence. I reach out to connect with them. Again and again I try, only to discover that nothing has changed. So I return home. Progression is lost, and I restart the cycle. I just want to sail.
Bro just quoted a game mechanic at me. Okay. The guts were too high level for him. What the heck? Do we just Dark Lord and TS1 ourselves? I guess maybe. I like this no, I will defend you! Like very, very like standing in front of somebody to protect them kind of look. Contentment is a dream that they will never realize, and neither will you. What, bro? Oh, what? Oh. Oh, okay. You have that quote on your front door, like a live, laugh, love sign. Oh my god. This is wild. This game is wild. Okay, so that was all what was down there. Rats! Human. I think this guy would say that, and then I need to go this way. Instead. Hello? Any ramblings in here?
It's funny how they all hoard the same supplies. All of it from the old city, and all of it wasted.
Right. I don't even. It's not like I know what they have here. Oh my god, 2x4s. What fools! No one Mark Hamill interview talking about the script of Star Wars, and he said, "Who talks like this, George?" That's so good. I've never seen that. Oh man. Oh no, propane! They're hoarding the propane. They just wanted to grill, sir.
I've explored your innards. Let me scale your back.
Man, I can just play Xenoblade 1. Oh, oh, we're fading out. It's loading time. It's literally loading. Wait, is this gonna be chapter 3? Us. This game's wild. This is what an experience.
It always struck me as odd.
Oh my god, that's so much text.
Evil is never self-aware. I mean, the most horrendous actions, these conglomerate endeavors of warring cabals, are caused by the best intentions. So all that's left is this grand suspicion of idiocy. Good intentions are moot under the control of a ludicrously stupid idea. But my contribution is hardly an appropriate contrast. I would like to argue that my contribution is non-existent, and thus superior to their negative impact. But the truth is, we're all infinitely terrible for not contributing at all, be it through neutrality or detriment.
Every time he does the tongue click, I lose it. But then I'm better because I don't do anything right. I'm not evil. I'm just lazy. I'm so good. Like we've all met a guy like this before. Yeah. Oh guys, in chat, have you checked out the super cool new Avalon Clips channel? I actually meant to pin a link to that at the top of the to the chat today, and I forgot before. I had that thought at some point, and then I didn't do it. Alright. Oh, hi, Team Cherry. What makes you ask that? I just can't believe bro really came out here and went, evil people are dumb. Oh wow. Outside. Neat. If this game had more of like a, I don't know, mega structure feel, that'd be really cool. So far this is a very like normal place. I don't like what the auto exposure just did. It looked better before. Yeah, actually, Team Cherry, you owe me. Hey, Team Cherry, can we have a chat about your injuring of the Shork? This cannot go unpunished. Untreated. I think I reminds me of such a singularity. I don't know that one. I do like the lighting in this game. I think it's my favorite part of the game so far. Quite nice. We had a good lighting guy. Eh? Oh, I'm not sure I wanted to, wait. Oh no, what was back there? I wouldn't done. I didn't think it'd be a whole thing. You don't like the waxing poetic? It's fine. Whoa. Guess I could go down to Guo. To Guo. What were all these banners for? Subway access. Am I to believe that's not accessible? That the access is not to be accessed? Oh. Oh. I should go back, probably. Huh? Wait, go back! Wait! 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 The whole chapter! No!
I don't know why we exist in self-destroying structure. We all share a fondness for that which is correct, and we're all certain that we have it. But there must be a way for that loyalty to flourish without burning the last shreds of coexistence between our species. That is, a species that is primarily defined by its diversity. I don't know if I'm arrogant for assuming that my desire for progress is any indication of my task as a catalyst, but I tried to find Tarshish already. Only in my attempted escape did you find me, and I do not believe that you found me without reason.
You can't sell me an exploration game and then I explore and you go, no, you've skipped a whole chapter. Well... Okay, where am I? Where am I? What the heck? I'm in Fantasyland. Oh, who buys Silksong and Silksong accessories do so under their own discretion cannot be held. We cannot be held responsible for any harm, physical or otherwise, that may occur from any of our products. That's garbage! And you know it! You have shark blood on your hands, Team Cherry. I did accidentally skip an entire chapter. Welcome. Oh, this... Oh, okay, well, hold on. I apparently have to explore every door I open, because who knows which door could lead to the next chapter. Excuse me for not realizing. Oh, what the heck am I looking at? What? I'm sorry, what? Hello? You there? Hello? Oh! 5.
I actually knew the man who lived here. I believe his name was Solomon, though he insisted that the matter was irrelevant. During the few times we spoke, he seemed ungrateful to the point of mental masochism. He would consistently act as though you have somehow maliciously trapped him within your confines, to limit what can be done with the outside. I, of course, know you better. You and I have a special relationship.
Where am I? guys, which door do you think will end the chapter? Do you think left will end the chapter prematurely, or do you think right will end the chapter prematurely? It'll be one of them. Left. I know he is getting dangerously flirtatious with this building. You think right is the end? Let's go left. Oh, you think right would end it? Okay. Oh, man. Oh, guys, a note. Thrilling stuff. Dear Solomon, I'm not sure if you're going to receive this, but I hope it gets to you somehow. I miss you. Why did you leave? I don't understand. I know you went north, but I wish you would have told me why. It was never Abraham. It was never Abraham. I never loved him. I love you, Solomon. And I don't know if it's my fault or yours that we never were together. I feel like I made a lot of mistakes. I should have told you how I felt, but it's just so hard to know sometimes. I didn't know if any of it was real, you know. Maybe us being together was just a dream anyway. Abraham is gone now, and I am coming to find you. I'm just near the water treatment facility, and I know the sorts of places you love to make your home. Look for me in the area. I want to see you again with love, Belle. I thought she was to be executed. Oh. 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 Somebody drew a maze on the floor down there. She got better. Oh, that's good. Why did you leave? Walked in the wrong door and couldn't backtrack. I patched it up in the other books I missed in the last 2 chapters. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, that was Belle in the tunnel before, I think. Where's the... Oh, okay.
Before the fall, I had access to a monolithic complex of voices. My parents would simply drop me off with the instruction to learn.
What?
Vague, certainly, but the uncharted nature of the command provided me the freedom to let my interest plot the course. My travels picked up in speed as the voices became stronger, pulling me ashore to distant lands where discovery welcomed me with open arms.
Okay, sir. Council of Modernity. After the global incident in Redacted, survivors divided themselves into 3 distinct groups based on belief structures. Post-fall, the ideological concerns of people still remained while structures failed to support the conflict, so what was a debate gave way to violence. The Council's primary role is to organize people into categories, thus allowing discussion between the larger parties to take place in a non-violent manner. Members of these categories are labeled dwellers. I have to ask what you're supposed to do that last chapter, sing a swan song with the big bird. I guess I was just supposed to walk away from the big bird. I don't know. I do not know. I was certainly not supposed to walk off the ledge in front of the big bird, I guess. Guild of the Greater Eye. Oh, this is page 334. Do you no. Surely they didn't write all of... No, because the page break couldn't be that. There's no... Also, I love the formatting. It's not like a book at all. Nah. Their ideology consists of basic theism. Post-fall prior religions lost their structure, so a sort of individualism took place. This effectively shattered any theological differences. This faction agreed to unite under the assumption that a deity does exist, even if that deity's exact definition is various amongst the members. One understanding that all members share is redacted. I just read another Gene Wolfe story about the like core idea behind it was he took his like interest in like Egyptology and stuff and was like what will it be like when people explore our ruins, and so it's this man coming overseas to explore the ruins of America after it fell to like after like genetic alterations ruined the whole populace. Pretty neat. The unknowing are one of the ideological groups. They're agnostics. Good for them. Yeah, there hasn't been any Latin that turned into English again. That's true. That means I'm missing all of the Latin that turns into English, and he comments on it, but... Okay, I'm not gonna go through the door that says exit. He sure loves styrofoam. This stuff is everywhere. No, it was like... It was going through, he was in, like, DC. And it was like... all these ruins of the, like, big government buildings that nobody knows anything about anymore, and the only thing that's still kind of functional is the Smithsonian. I'm lost. I think I need to go this way. We are still in chapter 5. I have to read something where they describe common dentistry like a religious practice. That sounds funny. That sounds like something that would be in, like, Fallout.
It's true. My world is by no means ideal. And to say this is to admit to having an ideal at all, but that ideal is far beyond my reach. I dream of worlds where humanity ceases to fight over what they're certain of. But those worlds are not a reality. Truth must be compatible with itself.
I'm increasingly reminded of The Witness. In the way that there's like an incredibly, maybe there's a fairly mundane story playing out, and then we just kind of ramble about nothing in addition to it. He's saying all these out loud to himself in the room. Yes, he is. Okay, I guess we go to the exit door now. Or should I go to... Wait, there was the other... how do I get back there? Like the inseparable protagonist in Pathologic. Oh no, if the inseparable protagonist in Pathologic were worse and no one was there to disagree with him. Okay, let's go in... no, one more door. This door. Hello? I like all these plants that could not grow in here. Like, they spice things up nicely. I think they look nice, but they make no sense. Oh, I'm just back here. Oh. Never mind. Never mind, doggy. Wait, what's this? A spooky noise happened. What are these? Am I supposed to get something out of these arrows? Are they supposed to? Oh god! He's dying! Go into the light, sir! One giant leap for a man, one small step for mankind. Contemplating the nature of humanity, no time for floral consideration. Oh, sorry. Oh, they're fake. I really like those. The protagonist hated it. It's just kind of get right. Be cozy. Yep. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Big head pat. Big head pat. Ah!
If he could only have seen your qualities, your utilitarian and defensive necessity.
Saying boats were not a big deal because they were a big deal. I don't know, man. I wonder if I missed other dead people in the chapters that I didn't do. What's over here? We have a lot of very brightly colored cans around. He could use a big head pat, yeah.
The dreams he created were his escape. I often feel as though they can only function as such. They have a marginal effect, yes, but the required time for any real impact is far too great. Dreams that contribute are a grain of sand on a shoreline far away from here. And Tarshish feels much closer.
What, dude? As a person who works on a boat, I will agree that boats are overrated. Oh my god, you heard it here first. Boats are overrated. Whoa. Green pipes provide clean water to the exterior of the old city. Deposits of something making it extremely dangerous to consume. See unclean water or void. They got void in their water? Yummy. Hallucinations, severe migraines, and thoughts of, you know. It sounds like mercury. Just gonna put that out there. Is this based on a real thing? Because that could be a thing. Extreme mental effects of the unclean water makes filtration and treatment a necessity. While numerous treatment facilities exist around the outer ring of the island, all filtered water feeds back into the inland before being filtered again and fed to the exterior. The global incident, the council split the flow into 3 groups. Okay. What's what I've been reading? I've been working on the anthology, the literature anthology, kind of chipping my way through that. Just read some very old Welsh poetry, in that. Right before stream, I read a couple pages of old Ovid. Season your eggs in the morning with void, not bad. Ooh, I might have to try that. That's pretty good. Where was the exit door? I lost it. I thought I was going the right way. Is it this way? There it is. I've been reading more Dune. Still going well. Oh, it wasn't a...
Perhaps
void
his
vegetarian? I think
dreams were a
so.
ladder leading to uselessness. Perhaps my dreams are the same.
That was the whole statement. Oh, that's a lot of redacting. Minotaur. Not moderators! Minotaurs are the Discord mods. It was not that, no. Directly related to the ability to maintain fairness. Instrumental in preventing violent outbreaks and infighting that do not align with any particular ideology. Act as free agents. Major source for support is another party named Leviathan in the old city, which is now quarantined because of. Alright, so they had mercury in the water, so I'm not here. I don't know. Trying to send SCP writing now. Minotaur, the original Discord mod. Oh, okay, 6. Aren't there like 7 chapters? Are we almost done? Oh god. How's Alpha going? Good! I'm on, Scylla? I actually don't know if I think I'm mispronouncing that,
How much do you know of the
but...
old world? Did you even exist? Were you thrown overboard when your fall occurred, floundering in a new and terrifying negativity?
Huh?
My transition was not a comfortable one, so in this we can feel a measure of companionship.
Do you mean that the city got thrown out of reality? That seaweed? It sure don't look like grass. But yeah, I've been reading Ovid quite slowly, so... It's going. Or my hand while I was reading that other... No, it was my sore muscles. What would be the purpose of this? Okay. Not the train, man, not the train. Those are weird flowers, whoa. Why are they neon green? Xiao.
Do you still believe in a world out there in the blue?
Oh. Oh. How well the rights people remember the idea / role. Yeah, it seems cool. Large mosquito. Oh. Where's he going? And he strode away into the sunset. Hey! Do you want to be friends? Hey! I'm afraid of the water, apparently. Do you want to be friends? He's strolling. I know. He's having a great morning. There's a lighthouse. Then he won't get lost on his way home. Wait, who operates the lighthouse in this? Who keeps the power on in this place? Who would... also, it's the daytime. Looks like the Morrowind fast travel system. There he goes. Goodbye. Goodbye, my alien overlord or something. I almost missed him, and then I went, wait, was there a scary man moving in the woods? And then I went, no! And I looked again, and there he was. Uh... and stuff like that. Concept of bears seeing an ungodly monumental huge creature off in the distance, but obfuscated by the clouds. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Probably the coolest thing we'll see in this whole game.
Books on top of books on top of books. Voices creeping in from the vasts of a larger and more ancient world, now trapped in the claustrophobia of narrow minds and cold halls.
Yeah, Sure, buddy. Haven't I been in this same room before? With less books? Yeah, he'd lose it in a library. Cool,
The
whoa.
old world was worthy of the waters that still flow from the inland. These green pipes that provide us with the basic sustenance we need for a pointless existence are nothing but charitable structures for an already stagnant populace. In this sense, our ideas never change because we rejected the source for its fruits.
Is he saying we should drink the dirty water? We got books on 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 books. I wish that was me. If you see Belle, restrain her immediately. Defected to the guild. Her defection is indeed a capital F fact. She may try to persuade you that she's simply. What if you just read all the notes like this? Just like, to overseer and principal of the Northwestern Quad. Oh no, she's being protected by the guild. Send the units. Right in there. He's really, really nearsighted. You think we should have a little bit of dirty water as a treat? I mean, I would. Okay, Sierra says to go this way. Dang it. They lied to me again. Why are they always lying? Well, I guess I'll go through the exit door. Gonna read the other Dune mixer as the first one. I don't know yet. I'm gonna see where this first one ends off before I know. I went into it thinking that I would only read the first one, but I can see being convinced to read the other one so far. But we'll see. I don't know. I know that people have really mixed feelings about the second one specifically. Apparently it's very different from the first book, but I don't know any details about how or why. I just know that people it's kind of divisive. Everybody out there? How? But if I walked off of here, the chapter would end. So I won't do it. Now leaving the old city. Wait, where would this rail have gone? Where would this have gone? Good morrow, how fares thee? Oh, you know, about as well as this guy. About as well as this guy. Oh, I would have gone to the new city. Keep trying to joke about what this guy's saying, but nothing I can think of can outdo it. Oh, if I walked into it 55 times, oh, dang it. I read the first one going off the synopsis. You've seen in further books, it goes off the rails. Oh, interesting. But yeah, how would, on a scale of 1 to this guy, how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if my interest in Dune will hold past what we've got already, but... Are you feeling that guy or are you feeling this guy? What's that guy's name? Oh man. Vinny. I'm on a train. I'm on a train. I'm on a train. Going nowhere. He's gonna say something like that. Think more of this guy. There. Okay, there's no on the train. It's short for Vineyard. Half brother of Vin Diesel, yeah. Wait, how do I get over? It looked like I could go over there. Oh, whatever. Oh. That does sound rough. I hope you can get it figured out. I know you were really, I know it took you a while to get into just having something. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Vin unleaded. Yeah, that's Vinny unleaded. Man, this is some thick grass. Jeez. Will I see any Latin on the walls over here? Oh! I think, therefore, I see... I misspelled right. I'm glad they're doing well and will come home soon. That's good to hear. Keep stuff wall things. Anywho. I don't think that follows. I don't think that follows either, but you know. Who am I to argue with a wall scrawler? Vin 87 octane. It kind of looks like a nose. Wait, you can see. Okay, wait. You see the eye? He's got like a really little eye, and then the line of the nose comes down and over, and then up, and then there's the other eye, and the mouth under the nose, and he's a little jowly. All hail, Mr. Rockface, the true god of the old city. Nevermore. What's the story? Is it a Lovecraft? I didn't think it was, but it might be. The story with this game is we're a dude who has a very strange relationship with an abandoned city, and there was some kind of conflict after presumably an alien invasion, I don't know. And society fell apart a little bit, and everybody's in these factions, and I'm not following it very well because I'm not reading the book about it. Oh man, I missed a Solomon note. Is this the last chapter? Therefore, teehee, they wrote it
One
wrong.
of the larger unknowing camps is nearby.
Oh.
Their lack of organization tends to make it difficult for them to avoid the conflicts between the guild and the order. Of course, the unknowing themselves make their own little raids. This results in it being difficult to maintain any sense of pity. Regardless, I'm sure the onslaught was horrendous. People never fight harder than when someone else attempts to uproot their anchor, even if that someone only does so by existing.
Right, of course. Hold on. Yep, this is the last chapter I found. Only I found three. Anyway, when I say I'm not reading the book, I mean the book. Yeah, the book is in the game. I also accidentally skipped 2 chapters, so we haven't even found it. We haven't even found the whole book. Not the blurred on the wall. Man, that's a way more convincing light flicker than you usually see in games. I'm into it. Walking sim meets book sim. Who needs a book sim? There's just books. That'd be really that. I feel like there's potential for like a comedy game that's a book simulator. No, I like actually accidentally skipped 2 chapters. Or at least all of the content in those chapters. The 7 deadly sins. What do you, Barney? What? Imagining to walk from chapter to chapter in your Kindle. Yeah, it's going really well. Oh, is this? Maybe I should have gone the other way. Huh. Instructions were not clear. There's a game you saw that was just typing out the whole of Ulysses? That's crazy. 3rd of October? From who? Who wrote this? Thought this would be a haven, a light on a hill. Thought we could hide away from what the other dwellers were doing to each other. Sorry, wait, I'm not reading it well enough for him. All backwards. You get it? The world fell. Yes, everything went to redacted. Just I think we assumed people would be largely the same after the old world left us. I sound like a minotaur. I sound like a Discord mod talking in circles about how terrible we all are. With not a friend in the world to comfort me today. I think our guy wrote this one. Funny how I thought of them as antisocial, insufferable, and worst of all, arrogant. Now I feel as though I see the point in the isolation. I hate that it has to be this way. Oh, wow. Oh, we've changed it up. It's not just eyes painted on the wall, now we got locks. Ooh. Oh my. I don't know what was the other way, but I'm over here now.
All of our dreams at their core involve some sort of contentment. This is the one desire we all share, but is it a goal that really should be met? After finding contentment, what then? Where is there left to explore after the last temporary comforts of happiness have been extracted?
What, dude? Ah. No, I'm not a minotaur. Not I. Being happy's bad, actually. This guy would know. Unbending quest for truth, irrespective of artificial backgrounds or practical consequences. Ignorance is the curse of God? I became insane with long intervals of horrible sanity. On your wheat bag? No, that's not what it said. Don't like the word irrespective. Oh, I like the word irrespective. Nice. Lately I've been watching a series of videos on reading poetry, and as sort of a preface to reading poetry, and I feel better equipped to approach it now, and also I have an increased appreciation for the way that poetry uses language and capitalizes on all of the subtleties and ways of creating meaning that we would overlook in our day-to-day lives and regular use of speech. Pretty cool stuff. Not the fishy. Not the really weird fishy. This is what your food does to you. Wake up, sheeple! Man. It's a little icky over here. The Sephiroth writing is even on the food labels. Irregardless, which is not a word. You don't know what to do. All tempted to try writing poetry? Kinda, yeah. I kind of have been a few times, but I don't know. Given that I have read like next to no poetry outside of an academic setting in my life right now, like I'm obviously woefully unequipped to attempt it, but I have wondered if like it would be cool, even as like, I don't know, an exercise to try it at some point in the future. Shut up.
Of a collective mental landscape that
I'm
defines
talking.
us as desperately holding on to something correct. So there is no place to hide without truly secluding or perhaps risking the inland. On some level, I feel as though I cannot blame the dwellers. Their zeal for truth is commendable. They're fighting for something rather than keeping it to themselves. They're acting instead of hiding. Still, must cruelty be the manifestation of certainty? If only truth did not need to be compatible with itself. If only we didn't need an anchor to be right. If only we could sail instead of collecting dust on the memories of voyages past.
Good talk, bud. Think you're ready to become the greatest poet of the century? No! It's the creepy whale from the thumbnail, guys. It's the thumbnail whale. The thumb whale, if you will. Kinda looks like a thumb. Praying on the food bag's meant to be that our dude is crazy or something. That's entirely possible. We were told at the beginning that he's not all there. And things might not be what they seem. If you tried poetry, it would come off anywhere from pretentious to pathetic. Yeah, probably same. But I don't know, I haven't been approaching prose writing from the perspective of anybody reading it anytime soon, especially. And I don't think I think I would approach poetry with even less of a mind toward other people reading it, as maybe more of like just a like personal thing. But then it doesn't matter. He's made his decision. It's odd that I never required any sort of dubbing. What? Oh no, infinite turmoil. Wait, what? Hold on. Roll back. All it took was one spark, a single disagreement between people entrenched in their own ideas to initiate an infinite turmoil. The guild called it heresy, the order called it ignorance, and we unknowing sat around screaming about their need to be educated so as to stop the oppression. To think these ideas weren't even their own. Their ideas came straight from the old city. Yes, I have seen how this works. These green pipes, these charitable structures, they are the root of our entrenchment. Well, no longer I will find the source. Okay. Okay. No poetry and song amazing that people can make so much out of so little. Yeah, it's amazing the things you can do when, you know, you're like making every word count and you're being very deliberate about things. I think for me there's like a conflict between how fascinating and compelling I find that compared to like how much I just really like long novels. And like the, I don't know, uh the feeling of things that are like big and detailed and they go on and on with whatever they're cooking. Hello, once again we sink cities and punch fish people. I kind of wish I was punching fish people. That'd be cool. Here we read books and we oh, dubbing like that. Oh, I don't, something about like the way it was written didn't make me even think of that. Uh, we read books, we skip reading books, and we wander around. Anyway, this is from the voice of one who is unknowing. Oppression of the diversity of voice. Oppress. Insane. I hate you. What? I hate you all in your non-competitive narrative? I'm sorry, do forgive me, please, but only in my love for our collective narrative can I condone the rejection of your entirely problematic approach. I'm not anti-fish. I'm just saying that would be more fun than this game. Yeah, maybe I'm missing all of the punching in the books. Leviathan. Uh... on we go. I bet that's the door to the next chapter. Well, no, we haven't had one of those scenes where he gets taken away. We don't risk the door. Doors have betrayed me. So we don't like the green pipes. We take issue with the green pipes. Okay. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. My crazy zoom button. Whoops. Oh, no, okay. Will I find the origin of the green pipes? Will I see what it's all about? Oh god, oh no. Oh, okay. Wait, is this where I just was? No, it's the other side. Okay, let me go look in there. Hold on a moment. How would you beat this game in 2 hours? I've been wandering around and it's almost been 2 hours and I've done like some of the reading, but I've also skipped things.
Is this dream truly manifesting? Could the voyage be useful beyond escape?
What? Bro's manifesting now? The origin was us the whole time. Oh my god, no. I don't know why the other ones that these were fine, and this one he keeps getting tripped on. Not my problem. Okay, back in here. Maybe those people skipped the chapters too. That's right where I was standing a minute ago over there. Wow. Oh, I guess. But anyway, poetry school, and I'm looking forward to reading some. I guess some more, technically. And after stream, maybe I'll do some more writing. I tried to... Part of today was me being lazy and not writing more, but part of it was also that I was like, okay, I'm only gonna write for a little bit so I don't hurt my hand. It's a little upset about yesterday. I don't know which way. Yeah. Getting back to my project that I set for myself. Plus extras is 3.5 hours, completionist is 4 hours. Oh, okay. I wonder, 4 hours can't include the time to do all the reading, right? I don't know if this is the way forward or not. If it is, oops. Dang it. Well, who knows what was the other way. Behemoth. Brother's doing well. That's great. No comment, sir? Wow. Oh, I'm back here. We can go visit the chicken again. Hi, Mood.
I remember the exact moment. I remember the slight touch of ocean air passing over my skin as I stared aimlessly into the afternoon sky. It's interesting how, though generally more depressing, I actually preferred a cloudy sky to a clear one. Two vast expanses of blue separated do not have that quality of diversity that a more speckled display boasts. This is not to say that a cloudy sky is wholly unfortunate, because there were moments amidst the grey that I learned to dwell in. I learned to live in the moments where the heavens would tear through the sky as if digging through dirt, creating little bursts of pastel light in the otherwise desaturated gloom. It's as if clouds are nothing but a frame. I wonder if without them, happiness would turn into a flat portrait of stagnation.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Totally. Of course. Cloud's good, guys. That's where I've been going. It's okay, I've done like barely anything. So in that way, I guess it's not good, but it's going fine. I don't know. I'm at a phase where I'm just writing like a first draft, and I'm just trying to do the thing. Is that the big guy from before? No, that's a weird hand. No, that's a bot. Okay, never mind. That was a. I thought those were fingers. They were legs. Well, this place seems neat. Wait, is that guy killing the birdie? Oh, is it a minute? It's a minotaur. Cause it's just like Raya Lucaria. If you had happiness, you would know what to do with it. You must be sad to be truly happy. Yeah, yep. There he is, Mr. Minotaur. That's where the bird was before, but the bridge was broken. I think. He killed the bird. Mr. Discord mod, how could you? Make the leap. Oh, it's like the crates say. Well, last time I did that, you ended the chapter. So I don't know if I should trust what it says on this rock. This isn't like a Dark Souls where they tell you where they tell you to jump, they mean it. That's good when the nurses give you some of that heavy pain medication. That'll do it. Maybe that's what this guy's got going on. He's actually a totally normal dude. Was I supposed to wander around until I realized that I needed to jump off in front of the bird? What are these? Oh, it's a rhino head. Oh. From back here, it kind of looks like it's like a little dude. Like that's the whole creature. And the ears are like the back feet. I was like, what a weird little guy. It's a rhino head. That's odd. Hello? I guess I'll take the plunge. I don't have anywhere else to go. Biblical behemoth. Oh, is that so? I guess that makes sense then. Really? A rhino? Huh. Nine. The leap! Wait, does that mean that there's only 7 pieces of the book even though there's way more of the game? Huh. Or is this... No, it's still just 1 through 7. I've been missing those things somewhere. That was the hippo? That's the Leviathan was the hippo. What? That's kind of lame. Rhino or elephant.
We're almost there, Leviathan. The final step between me and the old city's upon us.
Kind of lame though.
I wish I could take you along.
How did... maybe I just don't know, but... in my mind, Leviathan is a sea creature. And this game seems to act kind of like that as well. How did that perception come about then? Yeah, I thought Leviathan meant like a whale. How did we get so far from... Is this one of those games that tries to be super philosophical / deep to the point it's not fun? Yeah, I don't know that fun was on the table, but essentially, yes.
Will you remember me? After all, I could never forget you. And how can I even begin to thank you for all that you've done for me? You protected me from a world that I was too weak to bear. But now the distant shores of another reality are calling me home. To something I've never seen before. A dangerous and unpredictable world lies ahead of me. But I'm ready to let loose the sails.
I really really wish they did more with, like, the design of this place that made it feel more like the way he perceives it. You know? Oh, Tom's also called this big book about the structure of society, Leviathan. Oh. I've never heard of that, but okay. That sounds fun. Is that a good read? It's told in an unfun way. Yeah. Yeah, the way that they're trying to convey all of this is not my favorite. That's so pretty though, look at that. There's something so soft about it. Man, that's pretty. Uh-oh. A door. Hold on. It's interesting. The foundation of modern political philosophy because lots of people responded to it. Very gentle. Yeah, I like that a lot. I feel like that's the kind of thing I was like trying to figure out how to do when I was looking into that project I mentioned earlier. And nobody told me it was just right here in Unreal Engine 3. The arrows, what do they mean? Yeah, I feel like we could have.
Here it is. The leap. Goodbye, my old friend.
Wait, what was in that door then? You imagine someone who hates Metal Gear thinks it sounds. I can see that. Wait, what was in the door then? At least playing something like this makes me go, you know what? I have okay ideas. You know what? That idea that I went, nah, this sucks. This isn't good enough. It was a better idea than this. I gotta give myself that. The key difference there is, of course, this person at least, or these people at least executed this. They at least made this thing, and I never made a thing in my life, but... Nothing beats... The guy from the Gothic remaking. Oh no. 982. What? Okay. What is an ideal perspective anyway? What is the perfection that I should have latched onto, man?
My father once recited a poem to me about an older world. I believe it was called Dover Beach. I can still remember the imagery, just the words that escape me.
Flick, dude.
We're stood at the shoreline, waves crashing in, each wave eroding yet another piece of what I once believed. I think my father saw what was happening to me. He saw the dwindling of my dreams, the death of discovery. I can no longer rely on ABBA to build my dreams back up. Left with nothing, I convinced myself that there were no dreams.
On this dev's Tumblr, we're a long waffle about how we just need to be smart and have good ideas and the world will get better. Political action doesn't matter. Wow! Guys, we got a genius on our hand. Guys, this guy's figured it all out. Of course. I thought I was supposed to be viewing the player character as, like, slightly... At least slightly off his rocker. At least slightly totally off his rocker. No, my character is not meant to be criticized. There was doubt. Yeah, I kinda... Alright, well. Oh no, goodbye, Belle. It happened. Oh my god, Solomon, your book! It's been so long. Hold on, guys, let's give it a read. Wait, did they all end in "Then I woke up"? Wait, this is almost the same thing that he just said. Wait, this is almost the same thing that our guy just said. Are we Solomon? Is that the point? Are we Solomon, but he's like blocked out his memories or something? Huh. Okay. Really needed more criticism in their life. This game does not have very good reviews on Steam, so I think the criticism was passed on after this came out. I think they received some criticism. Yeah, what? I only found out about that the other day, and then and then I very quickly found out that it is apparently a plague upon everybody. That everybody's sick of it already, and I just found out about it. Oh, everything changed, however, when what? Whose notes are these, dude? Bold to take a chance on a game like this. Yeah, I know, right? As something I usually don't do, you know. I only play good games on my stream, usually. Did you say that this is the Bioshock Infinite of walking? No! Solomon the Wise King, yup, that's me. Where am I going? Oh, okay. Where am I? Where am I? Most of the notes are typed font. Yeah. Well, early on, we were running into typewriters. Oh, okay, I see. We found a few typewriters early on. But yeah, it's still putting them on the wall is still funny to me. God. Deduction. Certainty. Are there more words? No. No, there's not. Fontes. Dante. Left for time to expect the game to be done in the 10 minutes you're gone. Well, I had to backtrack because the guy said the game was about to end, and I went, wait, I'm not done. I went, wait, there was a door I didn't go to, so we're here. I think the game is about to end, though. Watch your step. Wait, what? Boring or infuriating? That depends. That depends. Well. I guess that's it. This game does show they can be both, I was gonna say. He's going out to see what the world has. Oh, the new. That wasn't the end. Psych!
If this final dream before the new is to be trusted, then all life follows the pattern of broken progression. Some call it redemptive history, still others call it galvanization, yet the trajectory is undoubtedly the same. We exist on a familiar shoreline, with the waters lapping at our feet. We look back and see an explored and thus frozen world. Then, as if subconsciously recognizing the need for change, we dive into a prison of even further inactivity. My prison was my only friend, it seems, but even he saw fit to spit me upon a new shore.
Yeah, totally. Looks infuriating, but you can still love it. If it was boring, I think there would be many more problems. Yeah, for sure. Layers of Fear 2 and Outlast 2 are infuriating. Your list grows. Your list extends. Outlast 2 has joined the club. I just watched a playthrough of Outlast 2. I just finished it. Yesterday. I'd seen it before, but... stuck in their own loop, plus like the main character of thinking this will be the last chapter. Oh my god, it's so... how'd they do it? How'd they make such a good experience like that? Eesh. I think a lot of people have always hated Outlast 2. It's Outlast 2. What a weird fish. Oh, it's the folks from the table. Oh, it's another person. Oh, it's the Minotaur. Is the birdie still here? I don't think I want this fishy.
I won't lie. I do miss Leviathan.
Wait.
It wasn't his fault that I was a parasite. But was he necessary at all? After being cast out, was devolution in his stomach the appropriate next step? Why couldn't I have simply washed ashore to the old city?
What? I'm sure all this would make sense if I had read all of the notes and not skipped several chapters on accident. Would it? Yeah, definitely. The experience of Alice 2 seemed pretty enjoyable to watch, at least. Yeah, it was a fun watch. It was a fun playthrough to watch, even though, like, I think the game's not good. Sure would be nice if we knew what Leviathan was. That would, yeah. Are we in the Forgotten City, by the way? I keep thinking that. This is the new place that he went to. He left the... well, I guess not the old city, because he hoped he ended up at the old city, but he left Leviathan? and ended up here. I don't care for any Outlast. Yeah, I've never really cared for. Alright, here I go. They're both page 7! The one constant between the factions is a distrust in this new world, the world of ideas. Then again, this makes sense given that their ideas are not truly their own. What's most interesting to me is that their ideas are based on essentially nothing, which is by no means a bad thing, if only they could recognize it. They have the same core in Abyss, but the deduction can still function. I understand the need to push their ideas, to make them win out in this abstract world they share with the others, because truth must be compatible with itself. However, once the core is unveiled as void, one cannot be certain that their own ideas are the most fit for survival. Thus, the ideas need do battle with themselves, and by themselves in the world of the mirrors, the dream. If truth must be compatible with itself, making it singular and unchanging, you need only let your ideas, the ones that you hold dear, exist in the same space, the same dream as the others that you reject. The mind will never be able to see truth in its fullest extent, but this sea of minds we call humanity will uncover it piece by piece if the ideas are left alone to do their work. Not through violence, rules, activism, or education will the ideas evolve. Only through idealism can the ideas be truly changed for good. A marginal effect, yes, but we must make giant leaps as individuals towards the ideal, knowing that it will result in only a small step for mankind, because your experience and your individuality is worth nothing in the light of the greater and entirely imaginary eschaton. You cannot expect the others to take this leap with you. Rather, you can only model that leap for future minds. You can only point in the direction of the ideal, rushing towards it with all of your might, knowing that you would never reach it in 1,000 ages. You will never see the dream realized. It is for this reason that this new world is useful beyond escape. Nineveh needs only the ideas and nothing more. Not destruction, not legal action, not social reform, and not decay. Nineveh only needs the ideas, and the ideas alone. You need them as well, and you must resist the urge to sail into oblivion, to Tarshish. Rather, sail into discovery. Sail to a world where your ideas die and new ones take their place, so you can bring back your findings to the world, to Nineveh, and enjoy their fruits. Trust stupid ideas to die with stupid people. Jonah. This is... So he just posted this on his blog also? That's wild. The Pale King put void in the water and expanded the minds of the lower bugs, rats, people. Yeah. I think I hate that. Little Nightmares 3 demo is out. Cool, I don't want to play Little Nightmares 3. Well, that was a lot. Oh. Nope, this was nothing. I gotta go down. Me neither, but I need something to cleanse myself from that. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I don't have any interest in Little Nightmares 3. I don't appreciate what they've done with the IP from the Bandai perspective. I don't know what the new devs are doing, but it's certainly a little different. I'm looking forward to Reanimal, the new game from the developers of... Oh man, it's The Witness. The new game from the developers of Little Nightmares originally. I still haven't played the second game. I still want to. What's happened? In the game, or with Little Nightmares? So like the one book that was more recent you read and hated it? No, this is very different from that, but in a way similar.
Leviathan existed for me to discover him, even if that which I explored was my prison. Perhaps I simply needed to see the stagnation before evolving.
You know, most extreme idealists don't actually believe thoughts will change the world. This guy is nuts. With Little Nightmares. So the original studio that made the first two games is not the ones that's making the third game, and it looks very different in like the sort of design and world choices they've made, at least from the trailers I've seen.
When I was a child,
shut up!
I was given a rowboat. I wanted to sail, so the universe built me a galleon. How unfortunate that when I got older, I no longer wish to explore.
But Bandai is doing like an insane amount of marketing for it and pushing the IP, and they have making like spin-off additional materials. There's like a comic coming out for it, and like this like animations, and they're trying to like really milk the franchise in a way that I don't appreciate. Especially when they've like handed it off to other people, and it's no longer what it initially was, and I don't know. Here's what 3 will be like. It was about creepy images. Never felt like there was much in the way of deep themes to compromise. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could. I'm not saying that like I think the new game will be bad. I just don't. I just don't think I'm a big fan of what they've done with it in terms of, you know, business decisions. Trying to make the IP into something bigger than it really should. Yeah. Yeah, the game might be good. I don't know who's working on it now, if they've like done other stuff that if they've like were a studio that was put together for this game, or if they've done other stuff that I might know, or I haven't looked into that, but just on a publisher. Oh, it's super massive? Oh! That's weird. Okay. Sure, why not? Yeah, okay. Got really quiet. Got real quiet in here. Oh, we're back at the dinner table. At the fireplace of contentment.
I am going to explore again.
Oh?
I'm going to board my vessel and sail into an unknown world to dream all the more. I'll leave this dream behind to feel the sand of other shores in my hand and let it loose as I travel inward towards newness. First, however, I'll make one last dive into abyss.
Yeah, okay, bud. Doesn't look bad, doesn't look like Little Nightmares. Yeah, I agree with that, yeah. Also mix up Supermassive and Supergiant. Yeah, they make very different games. They make very different games. Hey, Supergiant, can I copy your homework? Sure, but don't make it obvious. Supermassive games. I don't know which of those studios has been around longer. No, it's Supergiant. No, it's definitely Supergiant. I just thought of how old Bastion is. But yeah. Supermassive games made Hades. I'm actually really trying it. Oh man, wow. Okay. You also confused it with Supergiant? No, the Hades people are not making Little Nightmares 3. Well, You hyped for Hades 2 coming out very, very soon. You know it. I've been waiting for it since it was announced. It's my most anticipated game of all time. Of course. You know I'll be playing it day one.
Here lies my captor, the great sleeping fish.
Be underwater. Neat. Is it me? I'm a eepy fish. I'm a eepy fish. Is it me?
My foundation's been disintegrated.
Oh
I'm left
no.
with nothing but void.
Oh no.
However, the baby of belief need not be thrown out with the bathwater of certainty. An assertion from an assumption is still an assertion, making any deduction from that foundation subject to critique. I may not be able to deduce from a place that I know to be true, but that which I deduce from my dreams must still be compatible with itself.
Anytime I've ever tried to read philosophy, that's what it feels like. Those lines right there especially, that's what it feels like to read philosophy.
Like a child, I regressed with no end. Over and over I asked, why? As each answer demanded further questioning. Eventually, I convinced myself that the regression was nonsensical, by nature of it being childish. But what if that childlike curiosity is the vessel that can bring us to usefulness? What if we put aside the certainty and adopt discovery?
Wow. You get laughed out of any philosophy classroom. Oh, I'm sure he would, but I'm just saying that is what it is. That's what it feels like I'm reading. That was a huge sea turnip. That'd be crazy. It's just the Discord mod again. Look at that untextured building. Whoops. Oopsie. Whoa. Whoa. Oops. What if we ignore things we knew to be true? Instead, what if the opposite? Oh, fishy!
I think I was wrong. Dover isn't where
me.
my dreams died.
No?
It's where one dream took over.
Oh.
I dreamt that I had no dreams. I dreamt that Dover smothered my belief with certainty. In truth, a truth that I cannot know, Dover ran red. The dream of realism created a monopoly of comfortable stagnation that held me hostage until I could do nothing but cling to Leviathan's innards for safety. My belief was not truly killed, it was captured. One belief was deemed more true than another, and I convinced myself that I was correct. I convinced myself that I could be correct. What if this dream's monopoly was disintegrated? What if I could explore a multiplicity of dreams, never quite knowing which ones are a reality? Truth must be compatible with itself, but what happens when truth is unattainable?
I'm gonna assume the alien thing we saw earlier was fake, because I feel like this commitment, this issue with living in absolute certainty does not align with a world where aliens have invaded or whatever. What if I changed my mind? Oh. Subtitles should appear one paragraph at a time. They were off by default. And maybe I can see why. What if I had that cupcake? Oh man, a cupcake would go so hard. Guys, earlier I was a good noodle and said no to pancakes. Everybody clap. I really bothers me that these windows aren't the same. It really bothers me that they're not the same. I don't regret it, no. That's great. You deserve pancakes later. No, no pancakes later. No. No pancakes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aw, sad Discord mod. He's sad he's not as big and cool as the other guy. He's sad he's just a little minotaur. Oh, oh! I love how slow the zoom is. If I had pancakes, this game would have gone smoother. Yeah, I did exercise. I even had protein. I even had my gross protein. Is being a good noodle worth it? Yeah, it is. I have to catch up on my lost exercise time from Silk Song and illness, you know. That's fine. Why does his head have a six-pack? This guy's Floxy is like, I have a cupcake, but I don't have one. That means neither I nor anyone else deserves happiness. We're just not worth it. Yup. We're getting back on that grind, that's right. Have I been here already? Excuse me, have I been here already? I have not. Why don't any of you wear clothes?
The real world has shown itself like a clear blue sky, spotless in its vast and flat nature. I tricked my own mind into believing that belief itself was not present. Now that the illusion has been revealed, I'm left believing that I can't know.
I think, therefore I am not, he says. I think, more or less. I guess that's what we're getting at. That's a bold claim, sir. I'm happy for you. I feel like the ultimate Steam review for this game. Oh my god, his head does have a six-pack. What? You read a lot of books. You know that meme that's like, I work out at the gym, I work out at the library. He worked out at the library.
Be compatible with itself based on a starting point I can't prove. I can't assert which dream is not a dream at all because they're all just dreams. Why not discover the dreams I can't control, rather than hiding portions of them away to let what I was certain of flourish?
Dan backslides existential crash out when the Dover boys left town. Revelation is nothing is certain. Thank you, thank you. Wow, beautiful insight. I can't believe it. Earth-shattering, one might say. I was gonna say something else. I lost. He knocked it out of my grasp. It's fine. I was probably nothing anyway. What happened to his head after hearing the playable character for too long? I don't know. I would expect more atrophy. It's the fish! Guys, it's Framped! Framped was the fish all along! Wake him up! Wake him up, he'll take us down to the kiln. Yo, Framped, buddy! What's up? What happened to your top teeth, Framped? Who took them from you? Oh no! Ew, I hate the tongue texture. Did the pancakes even exist in the first place? My noggin, no. That couldn't be my noggin. No six-pack for me. Kingseeker's here. Oh my god, it's me. I'm the chosen undead, of course. Of course. course this dude's the chosen undead. Like, duh, nobody's ever been more chosen. This is nice.
One last look at my cage. One last dive into the abyss of negativity. A
What?
terrible world full of terrible people, yes, but that can be changed. Epistemic humility can regress to the deconstruction of stagnation. What I previously thought to be stagnation itself, the lack of any true knowledge, is simply the deconstruction of an anchor, freeing us to traverse the unexplored.
I remembered what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that the best possible Steam review for this would be, do not recommend, and then the quote, let stupid ideas die with stupid people. Whale heart. It's the guy! It's him! He seems much smaller, he's so close now. Wait, I can't go over to him? No, don't just put me back in. No, I wouldn't. Let me go to the whale heart with the big guy. Aw, man. Aw, beans. Oh, to look at the alien. Perhaps the dream was never.
The depths. I confronted the bottom of the redemptive checkmark. I was far more negative than those who still cling to certainty, but that's part of the progression. It's part of the broken progression. In this respect, we cannot improve without first deconstructing. Now, all that's left is to rise to the surface, board my vessel, and set sail for a new and terrifyingly uncertain world. The old city has called, and I wish that more would have the bravery to join me on my journey.
That got really funny. That made that really funny. Not your game being a manifesto for your weird garbage philosophy, man. Man. One thing to present the idea, it's another thing to be like, I wish more people were brave enough to follow in my footsteps. God damn. Anyway, I was trying to read. Perhaps the dream was never meant to be realized. Who is Abraham and what are his dreams? Perhaps contentment is nothing but stagnation. Perhaps the dream itself is an agent of progress. Commitment is a dream that they will never realize. Contentment is a dream that they will never realize. Neither will you. Who are you and what are your dreams? Who was Belle and what were her dreams? Who was Solomon and what were his dreams? Tarshish is manifesting piece by piece. All you can do now is hope that the eschaton sees its fruits. Put aside Leviathan and explore your dreams until the world fades and progress is maintained. Coming to those trash manifesto moments. Welcome in. We might actually be at the end of the game finally. Oh my god, look at that whale! I love him. Best thing in the game. Weird arms and beard whale. Perhaps the dream was all the friends we didn't make along the way. You like the lion? He's alright. The a bit like Bioshock, but instead of deconstructing a bad idea, it's assembling one. This time for reals, it's the end. For reals and true, I didn't even press the button. Okay, bye. For real and true, it's actually the end this time. We've made it. There won't be another chapter. Okay, it's not another chapter. Wait, I'm on the other side? No, I'm just... Oh, this is... Wait. Oh, it's complete now. Oh, there's no ravine. Oh, I see. I'm understanding this guy's inane ramblings. This game has the same baseline message as Dark Souls told in an astronomically less interesting way. I see what you mean. Because like, I don't know, Dark Souls and the other, like, stagnation is a theme, like, in Dark Souls and whatnot, but, like, I don't think that this guy has the same kind of ideas about it. Like, that is, I think, that is the theme that we're tackling here, but... That was the old city. It looked like the whale was giving a thumbs up. The whale approved. How can this be the end? We haven't seen this man ascend beyond this mortal realm yet. Well, here he goes. Got the idea that we need to be willing to abandon our ideals and try new things, but everything else is not good. Yeah. Yeah. You good there, bud? Is that the sound of the bad water? Are you gonna drink more of the bad water? It was old and a city. It wasn't really a city though, was it? I got no clue what any of this was about either, it's okay. I washed up on a new shore. Oh, of course. How about a better game machine for pigs? This guy's philosophy is modern society is bad. It needs a philosopher king like me to rule it. Please join my cult. Oh, okay, I was about to go. Are we good? Are we good? I can chapter select. You guys want to go back and see what we missed? Do you think that'll bring it all together for us? Peaks. Did it actually? No? Okay. Negative. That's 100%? You want 100%? It was like watching Evil Within, but nothing happened. Yeah, it'll clear it all up if we... Please, Nar. Actual thing this guy wrote on his blog. The best way to kill a bad idea is with a good idea. Damn. That's deep. He must have posted that after he made this game. No need, but thanks anyway. No. This is not a bot. Oh, I missed the hand-holding exposition dumps. Oh, okay. Well, this was the Old City Leviathan, and now I know why it has mixed reviews on Steam. Yeah. That's actually the first original thought anyone ever had. Just mixed? Well, yeah, some people were convinced. They decided to join him. They were bold enough to take the step and let go of the things that they know to be true and to accept the possibilities of whatever. Some people praise the deep storytelling on offer. Yeah. I think that all of the garbage aside, I think I'm most disappointed that like the actual environment did not do anything to tell the story in the way that they implied that it would. It was just moving through a bunch of generic industrial-ish rooms with a bunch of notes plastered to them. I think that's the thing that gets me the most, is that they promised me something very specific and didn't do it in the slightest. Kills me. Like, we've mentioned The Witness a few times. The Witness goes, here's a puzzle game, and it hands you a puzzle game. You can at least give it that. Can I peek into the Microsoft Teams channel real quick? Sure. Where... Where? And that's what we got out of today. Sure. Okay, hold on now. You know what? Let me grab this bad boy. I'll save that to my computer. Not the new channel pane. There we go. That'll be in here. And as we all learned today, as we all learned today. Anyway, some people wanted to read a book, but didn't want to read a physical one or an ebook for some reason. Yeah, those are the positive reviewers. I accept this. There you have it, guys. That's our big takeaway for today's stream for the old city Leviathan. Oh, this is why you pay for internet. Quick rundown. You already got it. That was it. That was all you need to know. Copious amounts of context? No, you don't. I promise. Aren't you glad you couldn't skong today? So glad, yeah. I'm so just thrilled. You know, hey, this isn't in my backlog anymore now. I got that going for me. This is no longer in my backlog. Yippee! How to get there? I don't know. I thought it looked Lovecraftian or whatever, and I thought it would be fun. I don't know. It was probably like $1. We tried it out. They make a really good pitch on the Steam page for it. They tried. Yeah, now it's in my completed game section, yeah. This is a lovely menu song. I gotta give him that. I'll probably get it's probably content ID'd. Yeah, I could not for the clip channel. Oh man. Well, this was an adventure. I hope you guys had fun. I hope it was a good time. Like you say, complete it. When you skip chapters, have to go back. No, that's okay. We completed it. We got to the end. How's the work been going? Yeah, the work streams have been great. I've been getting, not a ton done on them, but like enough, you know? Enough to manage my hands nicely. The objective is to understand the story of the old city Leviathan is not told in a traditional manner. Oh, well, tomorrow we play Minecraft. Good old traditional Minecraft. And that'll be just lovely. We had the first ever karaoke on the workstream, kind of, a little bit. Oh, just a touch. Not really though. Yeah, we're gonna run around in Minecraft a little bit more. Maybe I'll actually do something, who knows. And yeah, that's all I got. I don't know. I don't think I can. There's nothing I can add to this. It's just too great. There's really no cameo from Jonah. No. Thanks for the game. You're welcome. Everybody have a good bread. Have a good rest of the day or night or whatever it is where you are. And I hope to see ya next time.